Assalamu alaikum everyone. In the last lecture of part 1 we have to study about the male reproductive structure, the male organs, what is the function, the inner anatomical things, all we have to read and was different, secretum, testes, layers, and then today we have to discuss about epididymis. Now uh, we are in this part 2, we walk through the epididymis, the spermatic cord, and else we have to go down. First of all, we have to read about the epididymis. What is epididymis? Then let's focus on the epididymis. First, it has three parts: a head, body, and tail. It receives immature sperm from the testes and help them mature over a few weeks. Then the sperm travel through the vas deferens, which is a part of the spermatic cord. This cord we have to discuss later. And you know what is the work of epididymis? There, in epididymis, it has three parts. I also tell you: head, body, and the tail. And there, it receives. It is the part of his work, epididymis. It receives immature sperm from the testes and help them matures over a week. This is the simple, not too much confusing. This is simple, just okay. And the next one, the spermatic cord. And then I have to tell you, then sperm travel through the vas deferens, which is a part of spermatic cord. In this slide, I have to make the lines consisting of vas deferens and accompanying arteries, veins, nerves, and lymphatic vessels. The function of the efferent duct is to carry the sperm to the ejaculatory duct. The vas deferens carries the sperm to the ejaculatory tract, where it is mixed with fluid from the seminal vesicles and prostate gland. And the next one. In this picture, you can see spermatic cord. Here is the spermatic cord, ahead of epididymis. There you can see blood vessels and head of epididymis. This is the ducts of vas deferens. This is efferent ductal. You see here is, and this is the body. Tail of epididymis, tunica albuginea, cavity of tunica vaginalis, and this is tunica vaginalis. This is testes. I think you can clear your all confusion from this diagram. Please took some time. It took always some time to understanding. If I have to make some mistake, then you can tell me on comments, okay. And then the next one is ejaculatory duct. As you see, I have to read in the slide. These small muscular ducts carry the spermatozoa and the seminal fluid to the urethra. Basically, the ejaculatory duct is a small tube that's really important because it bears the sperm from the vas deferens meet the seminal fluid from the gland. So basically this duct is a final pathway. Before the semen is expelled, this is the final pathway. And the next one, the seminal vesicles. As we have to read in the slide, the seminal vesicles is a pair of simple tubular glands. The function of the seminal vesicles is production of a viscous secretion to keep the sperm alive and mature. Let me explain it a little more bit. Absolutely, the seminal vesicles are two small glands located behind the bladder. They produce a thick, nutrient-rich fluid that makes up a large portion of semen. This fluid helps keep the sperm alive and gives them energy to swim. So, when the sperm mixes with this fluid, it forms smoother, more supportive environment for them to reach the egg. And the next we have to, you can see in this picture, this is a posterior view of the bladder, prostate, and seminal vesicles. First of all, this is transverse vesicle fold, and this is the place where urinary bladder, and this is the right ureter, as you see. And you know what is this? This is ductus deferens. And please go down. And see at this, there is ampulla of ductus deferens. This is the, and after this is the beginning of ejectory duct. This is prostate, and this is seminal vesicles. This is peritoneum. On the upper side, at the top of this is peritoneum. This is the left ureter, and this is the left ureter. This one is right ureter, and go down. This is the ductus deferens. Bladder and posterior view. Sorry for that. This image is blurred, but I so I say sorry. How can I tell you? This image is blurred because sometime errors are coming, and how can we handle this is difficult. And we have to go next. This is bulbourethral glands. Whatever. The bulbourethral glands, also called Cowper's glands, are teeny glands. I think we can say there is a second name of bulbourethral glands. Sorry about that. Okay. Are teeny glands located just below the prostate. This produces a small amount of clear fluid that helps lubricate the urethra before ejaculation. This fluid also helps neutralize any acidity, making it safer from the sperm as they pass through. So, even though it's a small contribution, it's really important for protecting and preparing the sperm. And the next one, and the next prostate gland. The sperm are in a more sportive environment as they travel through the urethra. The prostate gland produces a thin lubricating fluid that enters the urethra through ducts. And the next we have to say about the penis carries the urethra, which is a passage for both urine and semen. I think there's no more detail you want. And this is the summary. We have to say testes. What is a testes? Testes produce sperm and testosterone. Epididymis, site of sperm maturation and storage. Vas deferens conducts sperm from epididymis to ejaculatory duct. And then next one, seminal vesicles and prostate gland produce seminal fluid, nutrients and transport medium. Penis organ for copulation and delivery of sperm. Next, thank you. So I think you all understand about this concept. So anything else, if you are, I hope, thank you so much for all staying with me. I hope this gives you a solid understanding of both male and female reproductive structure. Keep reviewing these key steps, and I shall see you in the next session. Take care and stay curious. Then Allah Hafiz.